would now like to introduce contestant number 4, Orlando Tubo. It's about time. It's about time, Orlando Tubo.
In 6 to 7 minutes, this speech will be over. To some, it will be fast. To others, it will be slow. Fellow Toastmasters, timers, let's talk about time. Because I believe in this room, there are only 2 types of people. The millennials and people like me who are me-linears. Now, I'd like to tell you how I got it, and I'd like also to tell you how to avoid it. You know, this is how I do it. The magazine I read, Time. The watch I use, Timex. And I always look at the timer. I was programmed to do things fast. I write fast, I move fast. Fresh from college, I worked as a banker. Up at 5, office at 8, home by 10, dinner, sleep. Soon, I became bank supervisor. Up at 5, office at 8, home by 10, dinner, sleep. Then, I became bank manager. Up at 5, office at 8, home by 10, dinner, sleep. Finally, I became president of Urban Bank, Toastmasters Club. But I used to say, someday I'm going to drive my own car. I did, to rush to endless board meetings. Someday, I will travel to USA. Well, I did, boring business trips. And someday, I will have my own monument of stone. Well, I did, kidney stone, gallstones. Fellow Toastmasters, that's how I do things fast. And so, my friend Edgar was different. He used to say, well, I want a perfect job. And so when a good job offer came from the USA, he was out swimming in Boracay. His life was very different. He believes that dining is something so easy. He would say, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Delata. Edgar was my exact opposite. He believes that time is slow and life should be easy. Until the day we rushed him to the hospital. Meningitis was destroying his brain. Day 1, he lost his sight. Day 2, he lost his speech. In the days that followed, we lost Edgar. He was only 30. In his room, we found books, piles of books he thought he would read for his MBA. Someday. In his closet, we found, wow, signature shirts he thought he would wear to his dream job someday. We also found a photograph, a beautiful house and lot. He thought he would buy someday. His somedays never came. And so from this life of Edgar, he taught me that I had to change. And my choices became very clear. And so one day, I had to attend a very important meeting, but also on the same day, I had to be at very important graduation. Meeting, graduation, meeting, graduation. I rushed to the car, and I don't know how many red lights I went through. When I got there, I heard this old familiar song. Tan, ta-na-na-nan, ta-nan, ta-na-nan, ta-nan. Papa, you made it to my graduation! When Mother Big handed me her diploma, I was the proudest single parent alive. She's the baby I adopted some 16 years ago. And that moment, I felt good. and I knew I was savoring every moment of it. Fellow Toastmasters and friends, in the race of life, I started out with the rules all wrong. And so did Edgar. The fastest guy doesn't necessarily win the race. And the slowest doesn't necessarily lose it either. Because time never stands still. It moves just enough to hold it in our hands. It is us for you to use wisely and live a life of balance. With time for work and time for family. Time for others and time for ourselves. And that way, and it's the only way for us to finish the race and become a winner. So fellow Toastmasters and friends, remember, whether you are a millennial or millennial, remember, it's only one race that we are running. And remember to run, but please run at the right pace because it's about time. Madam Toastmaster.